Semper Fi, everyone. Welcome to the latest installment of Recon Jack. I'm your host, U.S. Marine veteran and historian Chuck Lynch. On today's episode, I'll discuss yet another French military award, the Croix de Guerre, which was created to recognize French and Allied service members who were cited for valorous actions during World War I. Again, before anyone else spazzes out and says, "Chuck, this is supposed to be a channel about U.S. Marines. What in the world are you talking about yet another French military award?" Again, if you happen to catch episodes 10, 11, and 12 of this channel, you'll better know the importance of this award to the United States Marine Corps for the actions of the 5th and 6th Marine Regiments during World War I. Again, I apologize for any of my French or French-speaking viewers and subscribers out there. You should all prepare yourself for my inadvertent slaughtering of French words. Soon after the outbreak of World War I in 1914, French military officials felt that a new military award had to be created. At that time, the daily citation already existed to acknowledge soldiers, but it was just a sheet of paper. Only the Military Medal and Legion of Honor were bestowed for courage in the field. Due to the numbers now involved, a new decoration was required in earnest. At the end of 1914, General Victor Bulow, Commandant-in-Chief of the French 4th Army Corps, tried to convince the French administration to create a formal military award. Maurice Guerre, the noted writer and parliamentarian for Paris, gave Bulow support in his efforts. On 23 December 1914, the French parliamentarian Georges Boniface proposed a legislative bill to create the Cross of Military Valor, signed by 66 other parliamentarians. Émile Drouin, a parliamentarian who served in the war zone during much of this time, became its natural spokesman when he returned to this legislature. On 18 January 1915, he submitted this bill, but the name of the military award was renamed to Croix de Guerre, known in English as the War Cross. After parliamentary discussions, the bill was adopted on 2 April 1915, with the final name adopted as Croix de Guerre 1914 to 1918. Every War Cross awarded carries at least one citation for gallantry or courage to a member of any rank of the French military or of an Allied military unit. Ribbon devices indicate the importance or degree of the service member's role during the action cited. The lowest degree is represented by a bronze star, and the highest degree is represented by a bronze palm. But a silver palm may be worn to represent 5 bronze palms. The cross is only awarded once, and subsequent actions worthy of citations will be limited to an additional ribbon device on the originally received insignia. The number of ribbon devices on a War Cross is not limited. Some awards, especially to ace fighter pilots, had extremely long ribbons with dozens of stars and palms. The cross was designed by the sculptor Paul Albert Bartholomé, and the award is 37 millimeters wide, with Florentine bronze cross pété, with 2 cross swords pointing up between the arms. The obverse center medallion bears a relief image of the French Republic in the form of the bust of a young woman wearing a Phrygian cap, surrounded by the circular relief inscription République Française, better known in English as French Republic. Not knowing how long the war would last, the reverse center medallion bears the dates 1914 to 1915, 1914 to 1916, 1914 to 1917, and finally 1914 to 1918. The cross was worn with the appropriate attachments to signify the singular or multiple awards of the decoration. Bronze star for those who were mentioned at the regiment, battalion, or brigade level. Silver star for those who were cited at the division level. Silver gilt star for those who were cited at the corps level. Bronze palm for those who were cited at the army level. Silver palm could be worn in lieu of 5 bronze palms. The Croix de Guerre 1914-1918 was attributed to French and Allied soldiers individually cited for a wartime act of gallantry, civilians and militarized personnel individually cited for a wartime act of gallantry, automatically to soldiers and civilians not specifically cited for a War Cross, but awarded the Legion of Honor or military medal for the highest acts of wartime valor and gazetted in the official journal of the French Republic. Collectively to army units, ships or air squadrons, to cities and villages, martyrs of war, destroyed, ravaged or bombed by the enemy, with a total of 2,952 towns receiving the Croix de Guerre 1914 to 1918, in this case always awarded with palm. Service members who were or are current members of units recognized by a collective unit award of the War Cross may wear the Forage of Croix de Guerre 1914 to 1918 as long as they remain members of that unit. Soldiers who actively took part as members of units during repeated feats of arms recognized by more than one collective award of the War Cross may continue to wear the Forage even after leaving the meritorious unit. Battle streamers in the colors of the Croix de Guerre 1914 to 1918 are affixed to the colors of recipient units. As mentioned in my last episode, the 5th and 6th Marine Regiment's actions in France during World War I also authorized Marines to receive 3 War Cross citations, 2 in the Order of the Army and 1 in the Order of the Corps. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Recon Jack and perhaps you learned something new, even if that I have a terrible time at pronouncing those beautiful French words. Again, I hope to have not offended any of you, especially my new friend Theo. Stay tuned for more episodes of Recon Jack, as I've only scratched the surface of many of the topics discussed here, including battles during World War I. I will further continue to explore the hallowed history, traditions, and individuals of the United States Marine Corps. Also, as always, feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell, and leave a comment in the section below. I certainly enjoy interacting with you folks and seeing the growth of my channel. As always, please feel free to tell a friend or family member, and until next time, Semper Fi and carry on.